she wanna get hit.
She thinks she don't need me, can I get her by my side? Up on a bus, I know why, she know that I'm timeless.
I put my son in some red. I pull that gun off the head. Pockets on 22 clip. I'll break her heart, come on, go so. Put on a shirt, get put on a plate. Feel like a stain, get ready to lick. I had to tell her that what is this? I was a chick, no, I was a shit. She singing my songs, she wanna dolly. Tryna get hit, house like a bake. Deposit a beat, price of that check. Smile on my face, ain't paying shit. Come and get checked, ice on my neck. Don't roll her wrist, she in the sky. Hell of a cap, push out the church, 400 packs.
I spend it in Paris. Just for these hoes, they finna fuck. Just for fun, it's on that block. Just for the hit, I'm feeling hip. I'm busting it all on my doers, I feel like the rock.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut off my wrist. So tatted all over her body, oh. She just wanna roll and I don't mind it. Ever since I was a G, I've been legit. But now, you should let it go, she wanna be I'm all tatted on her body, yeah. It don't matter what they say, I'm timeless, yeah. City on fire, when I'm coming home. Fill up the sky, I fill up the dome. Don't play one day, it's a hell of a show. But it's gonna hurt, cause we did it first. Feel like skateboard beat, BBC boys on the creek. Feel like it's 03, Neptune drum with a beat. She hit me flipping a beat. She wanna fuck with the team. She fell in love with the cream. She fell in love with the scene. Oh yeah, herb and quiet, not a peep. Broke his heart, PTSD. All this stress, let it breathe, let it breathe. Niggas scheming, I got a priest. He got a cross, get out of line, send him to God. I shed a tear, break all laws, oh yeah. Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut on my wrist. So tatted all over her body, yeah. She just wanna roll and I don't mind it. Ever since I was a G, I've been legit, yeah. You should let it go, she wanna be oh nah. Double O tatted on her body, yeah. It don't matter what they say, I'm timeless, 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 timeless. We timeless, now timeless. Timeless, 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 we timeless now.
ich heute tanzen und am Ende will ich dich. Denn wer will nicht heute tanzen? Ich denk heute nicht. Denn wer will nicht heute tanzen und am Ende will ich dich. Denn wer will nicht heute tanzen? Ich denk heute nicht. Denn wer will nicht heute tanzen und am Ende will ich dich. Denn wer will nicht heute tanzen? Ich denk heute nicht. Denn wer will nicht heute tanzen und am Ende will ich dich. Denn wer will nicht heute tanzen? Ich denk heute nicht. Denn wer will nicht heute tanzen und am Ende will ich dich.
là đôi ta cách trời. Em nói mình dừng đi dù anh đã hết lời. Suốt bấy lâu nay ta không còn trò chuyện thâu đêm, suốt bấy lâu hai ta không cùng cạn và say mềm. Cứ thấy em lặng dần, cứ thế phải nhớ dần, tình yêu là thế đâu có sẽ nói cho nhau. Xa như em muốn anh là người sẽ cho em với đi một bên, để lại tay ta bên nhau quên lối về. Chờ trái tim em sắp đá như vậy, em không bận tâm hay sao? Xa như em muốn anh cười lòng với em khi hai ta dần thơm, để mình sẽ không bao giờ lên nỗi cô đơn. Xa mà em muốn như vậy.
Here with the bottle of the red wine, rolled up notes and a reason for the headlines. Stay at home, should've listened for the first time. Oh, I said I don't wanna be like them, I don't wanna be like them. Now I spend my time late nights acting like I don't care, and I get real high sometimes cause it's better up there. Guess I'm getting on with the show, but it ain't no good without you. I don't like being alone, so I'ma go drink about you. And I'ma do what I want, follow that crowd, tear it all down. Guess I'm getting on with the show, but it ain't no good without you.
abuse. Telephone off the hook. I love to put you through. You see all my love line. Ain't no double left eye. My love line. You see all my love line. Ain't no double left eye. You see all my love line. My love line. Girls on your phone, which one do you call? Cause I guarantee when it gets to 3, I know you gon' be at my door. You like how we get to it, I'm a bad bitch when I do it. But if you want a cake all up in your face, you better play it straight or you'll lose it. Are you lonely or you know you're mine anyway you twist it. You can't eat, you can't sleep without me. So baby, don't you tell me you want your freedom, but you can't wait till I get my hands on you. Boy, I don't know that body treatment. Ain't nobody doing it like I do. Oh, no. See blowing up on my telephone and you're acting like a gun goes. It's funny how you get jealous when you see me out with them fellas. So you're coming around for your dessert, but you don't take me to dinner, no. Are you lonely or are you addicted? You know you're mine anyway you twist it. You can't eat, you can't sleep without me. So baby, don't you tell me you want your freedom, but you can't wait till I get my hands on you. Boy, I don't know that body treatment. Ain't nobody doing it like I do. Oh, no. You want your freedom, but you can't wait till I get my hands on you. Boy, I don't know that body treatment. Ain't nobody doing it like I do. Oh, no.
push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Every time the feeling kicks in, I might stay through the night. Bet you can now, rock that dinner now. 착각하지만 누가 누구인지 와. Think you better die, guess we got him down. 어깨 안 차게 눈 감고 하나 둘 셋. So come up with me, I'll take you high. That brilliant thought is spice up your life. You know I got the shit that you like. So come up with me, run up, jump,
like it. That tweakers used again. Run the town.
Yes, I walk in on the tweaker feel road.
Yeah.
Music that me hear makes me feel like I am abroad. Jamming till I care no more. Woo. Vibing on the streets, rhythm I feel like out to sunshine I love. Just be a part of this, you know you will not miss. Don't be afraid to be yourself, you're not another miss. Let us go with up on the road, up on the boat fire. We're gonna show some love, we cross over.
Stepping out of the comfort zone. Original rude boy sound. Run the floor, go, 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 go. We going fast and never slow.
We cross over.
Here we go. We cross over. Yeah, man. That tweakers used again. Run the town.
We rumble like the beast in the party. We still keep on playing music till the morning. Just play the tweaker sound, them never falling. Stand up, we never drop this our calling.
Here we go.
No man is an island, this is our world. We run this town together, you know, so this is our pearl. Give me the rhythm and give me the beat. Give me the fire man, give me the heat. We going fast and never slower. We cross over.
sợ sắp nói theo con sắp anh cùng lên đồ let's go. Nước trên sông như là nước trên mây, nước bên đông sang đời này nước bên tây. Tiếng trâu này em đã ước tên say, mang đầy đứa trao duyên như bao hẹn ước bên ai. Em chẳng dằn mọi lim, biết em đâu mà tìm. Nhớ thương em đâu thể ngồi im, cầm tay đi làm tim. Sáng khi đêm chẳng dằn mọi lim, biết em đâu mà tìm. Tay chót thương em đâu thể ngồi im, cầm khăn đi ai làm tim. Anh một nét chiều, anh một nét chiều, anh vào cho đồ.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Me up, play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mash me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drum me round and go right for it. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it.
argue. I won't tell my parents about you. I don't get offended if I don't stay over, and I'm always away in October. I get a little dramatic hungover. And you can return me if it don't work out. Switch out the battery, sometimes it runs out. You know I'm sorry, but all that I can do is give you my heart, oh, friend. I'll give you my heart until it ends. And if you don't tear it apart, I promise you won't leave a scar. I'll give you my heart, friend. Into words that I don't say. I'm still coming back from a bad place. And I'd rather be whole than be broken, but right now, yeah, I'm really coping. I'm trying my best not to show it. So you can return me if it don't work out. Switch out the battery, sometimes it runs out. You know I'm sorry, but all that I can do is give you my